Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back. This is a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, and next to me, as ever on a Tuesday, is Wifey. Sweetie, want to say hi?
Hello.
And we're doing more Uncharted Waters Online because why not? You guys have been enjoying it so far. We've been enjoying playing it. I'm tired.
Yeah,
It's been a tiring day.
very much so.
So I am in Calais. I finally got a new Admiral's coat because the one I had was in pretty poor repair. And you are where?
I am right now in Candia. I'm using procurement to get stuff, trying to get more berries.
Fun, fun.
Yeah. Gathering more ingredients for my, my what are they? This. The. I'm not going to say it because I know I'm going to butcher it. And it's French, so I know I'm going to butcher it.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put you on the solo here. And
Okay. This. The, this. But yeah, go from this to this. I need berries and honey. So that is what I'm doing. Oh, and it stopped. Because I'm full. Okay, that works.
well, I am going to restock and schlep my way up to London and hopefully pick up a daily quest. London, actually, very local trip from Calais. Just have to go across the channel here. Nice, relaxing music. I've got mine turned down low. Let me turn that up a little bit. Okay, that's a bit more than a little bit.
Hey, all right, red beans.
Pick a nice middle point. There we go. That's where I want it. I had it way down the other day, and I forget why. Well, that's Dover, but you know what? We'll dock here and see if we can buy anything for trade. I did take the carriage up from Marseille through Paris to get to Calais, so my ship is completely empty right now. Bit of a rarity for me. Hey, something worthy of the times here, and yeah, in fact, ship is bone dry. Pick up apricots and brandy here, but no apricot brandy. Weird, huh?
That is kind of weird.
And flannel. Who could argue with some nice cheap flannel?
Alright, where can I go for honey? I know where to go for honey and berries.
Isn't honey in Marseille?
Yes, but I'm going to be gathering it, so I'm not spending money. Because I'm bad at keeping money, but really good at spending it.
No.
No, I really.
I mean, you've got the skills. You might as well use the skills, right?
Where's that? Alright, let's see. Also going to try to be getting more onions and wine and or raisins, because then I can turn the raisins into wine, which is kind of strange considering you need grapes in real life, but
Don't ask me. Okay, yep. East Mediterranean. You are a chef, and after a couple days, I have finally switched myself back to treasure hunter.
Nice. Sorry. Better?
Mm-hmm. Okay, just kind of limping into London. A lot of ships leaving London right now. Well, first things first, let's hit up the old market. Looks like I'm holding on to the apricots, but picking up $5,000 in ducats. Which I'll go right in and spend. Why not? Now let's hit up the guilds and see what I could get in the way of a nice achievable daily.
Good luck.
Actually, I haven't done too much up on this side of the continent, so there's one right away, and that's investigation to the Canaries. Yeah, never mind.
Did you already do that?
Really don't want to head down to the Canary Islands right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So let's check out the Maritime Guild.
Ooh. Well, New World is
And
awesome.
that's in the Caribbean, so nothing better to do. Let's burn a quest mediation permit, see what we get.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's looking like all the way over in the New World, just north to south is just, what is it, Lawless Waters? Yeah, Lawless.
Okay, I've got a 5-star job, but it pays out fairly well and only requires a gunnery of 1. Let's go ahead and talk to the market keeper and see how this goes. Okay. I've apparently got to sail the whole way down to Madeira for this quest.
Hmm.
Interesting. So to the harbor I go, and sailing quite a ways south to Madeira. Make sure we're all provisioned up. And out we go. Now it looks like you're in town. Is that still around Candia there?
It's Salonika.
Okay.
And I'm going to process all the fish I caught into just regular fish. Because those seem to sell a little better right now. Did I get them all? Mullet. Still funny to know that that's actually a fish now.
No,
Now
it's
that I
a
know.
fish. Yeah.
Yeah, I just find that kind of funny. Because for the longest time, the only thing I knew as a mullet was the hairstyle.
Fish is the same way. All business up front.
Party in the back.
I mean, usually just a tail, but
Parsley.
zipping our way in the almost North Atlantic.
Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot. I had something else to sell. Because I do not want mixed pet food vegetables. I don't need them. So there we go.
Going to be interesting to see if I end up getting any random encounters along the way. I'll probably make a stop in Lisbon. I don't know, maybe Gijon and then Lisbon. I don't like that angle. It's a bit too southern. Yeah, that's about right. I want to clip the corner and just skate into the Bay of Biscay, but the first angle I took was a bit too southerly and not far enough west.
That was weird. I tried to choose where I was going because right there is when you go into, what is it, Macedonia? And it said it was too far. But I click here and it's not too far. So, go figure.
A little quirk of the map.
Let's see. In the meantime, while I try to get some honey, I'm also going to try to fill out a map.
Oh yeah, you're charting land areas, correct?
What's that?
You're charting land areas?
Yep. Now, I should be able to get into Macedonia. Because I know sometimes when I go to, like, the second land area, sometimes it's like, you have not figured out how to find this. And it's like, but there's a pathway right there. There's a specific quest you need. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you kind of need to find some discoveries for some of them.
Yeah. On the plus side, I did just do the Sahara. So hopefully that will help. I should be able to use it now. Yay! There we go. Now I can go to my original destination because I'm closer.
Passed a couple armed whaling ships there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't often see a bus.
Nope. Where are you headed?
I am right now in the Bay of Biscay sailing southwest.
And what's your destination?
Madeira.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And there goes a player way too fast off the right side and didn't see them at all. Did pick up some Galician pirates though, so time to stretch the old combat legs.
Dang it.
Penetration, ballistics, acceleration, target, and fire.
I cannot see.
Oh, managed to hit me for damage and tear through a sail.
Dang it. I cannot proceed without further clues. Okay. Well, that was a bus, so I'm gonna fast travel. Yeah, maybe I could have just stayed there.
And there I am in the Northeast Atlantic Ocean. So I may have missed my mark by a touch. No, not at all. I would have. Happened to have corrected just in time. Just got passed by a speedy poop. Aren't player names great?
They are. There we go. Now I'm here. Now I can start collecting.
Okay, after 11 course corrections and no time flat, finally on a pretty good heading for Gijon, or Gihon, or however it's actually pronounced. I'm going with Gijon.
Yeah, that's usually what I do too. But then again, I'm horrible at trying to pronounce French, so don't go by me.
I mean, it's a Spanish port, which leads me to believe it's actually Gihon, but I just like the sound of Gijon better. If they don't like it, I'll just head back out to my boat and sail elsewhere.
I actually spelled Macedonia correctly.
Well done. Hey, also have a product worthy of the times here.
Ooh, I
And can get rid of everything but cannon.
got a shipwreck map piece
Nice.
while searching in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I couldn't sell cannon here, because that's the time period piece.
Is it cannon gear?
Also, dried strawberries at 75%. Yeah. Nice price for those.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to make my way down to Lisbon. And then down to Madeira. Now, what are you currently collecting over there?
A bunch of different stuff, but my main goal is, well, beehives so I can turn it into honey.
Gotcha. And what skill do you use to turn the beehives into honey? Is that handicrafts?
It is indeed.
Okay, southward I sail, and I could already tell I took a terrible angle there. Cut way too far east. Need to position myself just outside of the outcropping to the north of Lisbon. And sail in that little inlet and dock, trade, restock. Big ol' ship coming up to the right. It's a pirate big trading clipper.
That's not
Being pulled by a rather damaged looking galley from the looks of it.
Huh. That's how I gotta do it. Okay. Oh man. Do I have archaeology up to that high? Do I even have that one up to that high? Let me see. Okay, I got recognition up that high, and I need archaeology. Nope. Okay. It's gonna take a while to get to Macedonia.
And so the dream of getting it mapped will wait for another day.
That it will have to.
That said, Lisbon calling me.
What's it saying?
Howdy. And here we're just picking up a couple things. May stop at Casablanca, may not. Big thing. Everything is very tradable so far for us. Keeping the cash nice and flush. And our restock, even London to Gijon to Lisbon, very reasonable because of the little stops here and there. Now, the reason I specifically say stopping at Casablanca is from Casablanca, Madeira is pretty much due west. So it makes navigation super easy. Little bit out of the way is you could pretty much make a southwest beeline for Madeira, but without using like a third-party tool to navigate or using the surveying skill. It's easier to make the two-stop run, and I prefer to navigate using the little compass.
I almost always use surveying.
It's not a bad call, and really I should just level up surveying. But I like using the little compass in the lower right. It's not the preferred way of playing, it's just how I like to do it personally.
Fair enough.
See some larger NPC ships there. The old Spanish escort fleet, 5 ships deep and just passed off to the left. Got a little dolphin friend beside me there for a moment. As usual, when I mention it, it runs away. Very camera shy, these dolphins.
Mm.
There it is, back again. So in a matter of minutes, we've gone from the south of England to the north of Africa. Of course, that's minutes outside the game. And there is Casablanca. Okay, moving a couple items here. And picking up everything but the ambergris, which is just way out of price. 177% they were looking at, and that's just a bit too steep on the market value for me to bite.
Yeah.
Time to get ready to set sail. Get the compass pointing more or less. Yeah, the frustrating thing when my mouse acts up is the fact that I've got another computer mouse sitting in my desk. And I just never switch it.
Wait, you're still using the old one?
Yep, still using the old one. Hey, if we threw out everything just because it's old and broken, I would not be speaking. But we're sailing now. And we should be pretty much on a beeline to Madeira from here. Always the chance of getting caught up in a battle, but it'll be much like the Galician pirates, maybe a 2-ship fleet, but I don't expect anything too difficult to deal with out here. Of course, we are on a maritime quest, so it's entirely possible that the difficult thing may be picked up once we get there. Modspeak just pointed out an epic pirate feud that ended last week.
I don't think I've ever been in one of those.
Yeah, it's the 21st. It's a little late for a 17th through 19th event.
There is a...
But hey, who am I to judge?
Got a lot of veggie oil.
Nice. Now all you have to do is invent the Fry Daddy and you're all set.
Actually, fries have already been invented.
Not fries, the Fry Daddy, the deep fryer.
Oh, the machine itself. I got you now.
bit of rain obscuring the vision, but I do see some lights there in the distance, which means we are in the middle of the night and we are closing in on Madeira. Probably not the best streaming, but nice and,
Yeah.
risk-free sailing thus far. See the town right in view. Okay. Check out with the market keeper, and if the market keeper doesn't immediately prompt after selling goods, we will hit the tavern. 9 times out of 10, if you don't know where to go, buy a drink.
That actually, I did that today, and that really did help.
Okay, what can we pick up here? Fish, sugarcane, liqueur. We'll skip the sugar and the wood sculpture and pick up some raisins. Now for a little drinky drink. Go for the strongest thing any responsible captain would buy in the middle of a job. Milk. And you thought I was joking. It's 6 ducats. Why not? Turns out it was the port official the whole time we should have spoken to. Kinda makes sense. But didn't really hurt us anyway, and now we have 1 extra stamina back from the milk.
There's that.
Ships are decreasing. Seems a little far from the truth. The sea from this port to London is still peaceful. Go to the port of Las Palmas. I don't really want to go to the port of Las Palmas. I think I'm going to cancel this. And it's only because not really equipped to deal with player pirates, and the Canary Islands are kind of a hotbed. So we're going to be abandoning that quest. Hate to say it, but don't feel good about my chances of survival.
Yeah, I don't blame you about that.
Been burned a couple too many times.
Yeah.
So best thing to do, just avoid it for now and keep working on my maritime skills until I'm more able to deal with it. Up to rank 2 accuracy, so hopefully improving there. So while I'm tucking tail and heading back to Seville to find something a bit more doable, what are you up to?
I am going to put some of the things that I've made in.
In what?
The bank, sorry.
And what city are you in?
Salonika. I'm gonna sell what I got, and then I'm gonna go and I do have that quest, don't I? I do. Good. I'm gonna go and bounce around different ports and finish an Imperial quest.
Very nice.
Yeah, I just got too much vegetable oil. There's nothing I can do with that right now. You know what? I will just buy more honey.
So cutting sort of an east by northeast route here. Goal is to line myself up pretty smoothly with Seville.
a little better. Now I'm going to sell the other stuff that I found. Technically, I think my cat found it. What a good kitty. Okay. Yeah, I don't need provisions. I don't know why I was checking. Let's see. Where do I need to go for onions? Beirut and Cairo. So yes, I shall go to Beirut.
Passing just under Faro here, which means I should be switching over from Lisbon Open Sea into the Strait of Gibraltar here. And there's the old Seville Harbor, sorry. Always crowded here in Seville. A lot of people skill grinding in the harbor, a lot of people just waiting out ship builds.
Yeah.
So first things first, to market. Ooh, mercury ointment is sky high at the moment. But everything else, nice and reasonable here. Now let's see if we can get an equally reasonable daily quest. I skipped out on a bunch of them earlier, trying to get the right chrono quest to purchase my Admiral's coat in Calais, and then I just had to abandon that one because I had no hope of success getting down by the Canary Islands in prime time.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one that requires collection, so I'm out. Second permit gives me no dailies. Third gives me a daily that requires way too much. Language I don't got, theology slightly higher than I'm at, and probably more sailing than I've got time to do at the moment. So, back to the Maritime Guild and hope for something that isn't sending me into PvP waters.
Yeah.
Or, just a daily quest in general. O for 3, O for 4. There we go. Wow, yeah. That takes me to the Caribbean. That ain't happening today. Okay, here's one that seems doable. Taking care of a few pirates that have been harassing smaller ships. Doesn't seem like this will be a very difficult one to handle. Let's go ahead and talk to the port guide. This is kind of the problem with maritime quests. They're either very easy or, very dangerous. Okay, so we are to sail by the town of Faro there and run into the Iberia Pirates small fleet. So yeah, absolutely nothing to worry about here. We went from a quest that would probably get us absolutely marked to a quest that has no danger whatsoever. Kind of the worst.
Oh,
Because there's no excitement to it. And I tucked tail on the marginally exciting quest. There was no excitement to the other one either, because what would have happened is I would have got close and then somebody would have sped up and just attacked and blew me out of the water.
yeah. That's never fun.
But hey, ups and downs and everything.
Yeah.
So I will continue to slowly work my way through and continue to casually enjoy playing this game when I get the chance to do so.
Yeah.
On the other hand, this is a very good reason why I shouldn't save my daily for a live stream, because the daily selection kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Back into Lisbon open sea area, and we should have turned towards Faro, but it seems like the ship didn't quite register the change because I clicked right at the point of turnover. So we'll go ahead, adjust again, and just past these failed Marines, we should get our battle proc. Actually surprised it's gone on this long without. See, there's Faro up there. And you could just see the lights of Sagres just off the coast there. Make our way out to sea a little more. And we're just basically waiting to hear the sting of the battle music starting. There it is. Yeah, it's 3 Barcas. I'm not even bothering using skills here. Take out the side ship. And take out the flagship. They won't even get a chance to fire. We used a little bit of shot. And we picked up some ham. So yeah, big mean pirates smuggling hams. And we'll go right back to Seville and turn it in the proper way.
Did you ever find Atlantis?
No, not really anything that interests me.
Oh, fair enough.
Atlantis, from time to time, they bring it back as an event. You can go there, track down the clues, find the mythical city, and pick up some rare items and things, I guess. Not really what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Maybe down the road, but yeah, Atlantis, not a me thing. So the only thing that's really changed in our cargo hold is the addition of some ham. Don't really feel that's worth a market stop. We will therefore just skip it and go to the Maritime Guild and turn our quest in. Or, click the bulletin board like a yacht's. There we go. Yeah, nothing too interesting maritime there. Now that the daily's out of the way, let's see what other quests we've got going on in the Seville Adventurers Guild. Probably got time for one more decent quest tonight. Make it past the entire Del Pepe clan. Whole bunch of people camped out in Seville today. It's a little out of my range. That's way down. So that's just talking about a trade route to Madeira. Okay, here's one I don't have yet. Pretty much a consensus that Cleopatra VII was the most beautiful woman in the world, right? And we're looking at her makeup choices, what cosmetics she used. And we've got to run the entire way to Alexandria to do it, but it's a quest we can do. Requires a search of 3, archaeology of 5, and an unlock of 3, and by George, we're gonna go for it. Might extend past the stream time, but what the heck. Provisions, we'll just grab 50 of each. A little over where I usually am, but might as well stock up now, right? Aim our way through the Strait of Gibraltar. Actually, probably stop in Ceuta, pick up some red beans, since they are currently a rare trade good.
Yeah.
And then stop in Palma, sell the red beans, pick up some parsley, also a rare trade good. Moving right along here. Looks like you finally made it out to the ocean there.
Yeah.
Been a very landlocked session for you this evening.
Yeah.
And into the Ceuta harbor we go. Have a chat with the market keeper. Still can't sell those Western books. Nice deal on that ham, though. Red beans all the way down to 109. That's percent. It's selling for 74 ducats a case. But generally, when I'm throwing out numbers, I'm talking about the percentages here because that's really what I work off of in something. Now, due to our little bit of overstocking, don't see a reason we would need to pick up any provisions here, so let's just set sail and make way for Palma.
I can't do Macedonia. Can I do the Upper Nile?
Very fancy ship I just passed there. And actually, from Palma, the route to Alexandria is fairly easy and rather uneventful. I personally like to head through to Syracuse and then Candia, and then just off the eastern side of the island that Candia is on. Pretty nice little angle down to Alexandria. Really breaks the journey up into some very consistent and manageable sections. Cut right through that Portuguese merchant fleet. In fact, right through the third ship.
Physics.
Of course, I'm not complaining because I wouldn't want to take all kind of ship damage for that.
Well, I can sell that.
Coming through to the Balearic now. Not surprising it's a bit more active of late due to the rare trade goods switching up.
Now I'm going to do that Imperial quest.
Okay. And Palma here. And heading straight for the market.
Oh, that's right. I'm not at sea. That's why I can't see it.
Still can't sell Western books for the life of me, but we've got a handsome profit on red beans.
Nice.
Kind of have to pick my spot here on the last one. I think I'm going coriander for 6 cases. That'll max out my capacity. And now, barring any sort of severe technical difficulty, that's the last I dock until Syracuse.
That's all I had to do. I had to put the 15 bells of withdrawal at the giant boulder. That was it. Unfortunately, with Imperial quests, you can't talk to a barmaid like you can with the regular quests. You have to go back to where you got them.
Yep.
So, yeah. That's going to have to wait till I schlep back to Seville. But it's done at least.
There you go.
Okay. Then I guess back I go. Yeah, so good.
So there's a bit of talk in the chat box about Captain Havoc's stream. He right now is doing a stream for newer players. And I would absolutely recommend any of Captain Havoc's streams if you get the chance to join in. Cool guy, very engaged in the Uncharted Waters Online community and really interested in building it back up in a positive way. Also, there's a lot of high school talk about the Greek gods, which is weird because you'd expect that to be a lot more academic
It's
off
Zeus.
of the base
There's
description.
no way. It's Zeus. It's not academic there.
But more importantly, since you'll more than likely be checking this stream out on replay, check out Havoc's stream on replay too. Maybe, just maybe, a question that's been burning in the back of your head about the game gets answered. Nearing the hour mark as I pull up just west of Cagliari. Not going to be stopping in though. Got Tunis just beneath here. Good place to stop if you've got a male character for disguise armor. For female armor, where do you typically go for disguise stuff?
Oh man, it's been a while since I've needed to buy new disguise stuff.
Is Jaffa good?
I think. Hang on. The stuff I use gives you a pretty high score. See, it's something called a Chador. I hope that's how it's pronounced. It's Chador. And you can get that in Cairo. And I think you can also get again, I think it's pronounced Chadri, Chadri. You can also get that in Cairo, but you can also get it in Jaffa and Beirut. So that's what I've been using.
Very good.
It helps. Also, if you want to customize it, you can also dye it different colors. So
Just passing the hour mark now. I think I may stay on a little longer than usual. I think I'm going to see this quest through on stream.
okay.
Tomorrow is a fairly eventful day over here. But a little sailing never hurt anybody. Just entered the Ionian Sea zone right underneath the island of Sicily here.
Oh, your chair. They'll make a quick stop at Famagusta and then back to Athens.
And into Syracuse I go. I'm imagining I should be able to sell parsley here at a pretty decent clip.
Not that one. That one.
Can move some cannon shot. Yeah. 8,000 ducats a case for 48 cases. That's a pretty decent clip.
I'll say.
Loading up on those fish. And just like that, getting the money back over 12 million.
Yay, shipwreck that piece.
Don't have quite enough room to stock back to my usual levels, but 185 of each will be more than enough to get us to Candia.
What's in Candia?
Just a good waypoint between Syracuse and Alexandria.
Fair enough.
If you look at the map here on the eastern half of the Mediterranean, you can see there's a fairly open stretch between the bottom of Italy and Greece.
Yeah.
But once you hit Candia, coming off the eastern side there, it's a fairly short angle between the island and Alexandria. I'm too close to land. Of course I am. Tells me that as I get further away. I'm actually not expecting to run into a battle on this particular leg of the run. But between Candia and Alexandria, there's always the chance to get jumped by, like, Egypt pirates.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted to check.
My crew and I have both accrued the slightest bit of fatigue, so I'm going to wait until I get another encounter. Or until my stamina is drained a bit more, and go ahead and eat a little food. Just kind of coasting at the moment. Got a good tailwind, not overly strong, but pushing us in the right direction, as you can see by the little indicator flags above the sails. They're pointing forward, and forward is good. Forward is fast.
Yes, it is.
Just past these islands. If you cut on the other side of these islands, you're more than likely going to get seaweed in your rudder, so make sure you have eradication on hand. Especially useful to remember if you're coming down from Venice and you have, like, a quest in Athens. Temptation may be to cut in there and save you a day or two sailing. Also have a spare rudder wheel on hand, because if that breaks... Well, honestly, I didn't notice a big difference the one time I had a rudder break on me. But rather have the spare anyway. Okay, we want to shoot that gap there. And while I'm sailing through here, one last check on Wifey.
I'm just sailing to Athens.
Sailing to Athens?
Yep.
But you're sailing from the other side.
Yep.
So we are literally just going to kind of pass on this one. Isn't that neat?
Yep.
As I am currently sailing just past Athens. Just entered the East Mediterranean Sea Zone. As I had suspected, incident-free. Of course, I guess there's still a little bit of time before I dock in Candia here, but I don't think this is really a stretch known for getting jumped by NPC pirates.
Not too much.
Yeah, I can't think of a time I fought a battle here.
What, in the space between Syracuse and Candia?
In the space between Athens and Candia?
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay. In I go. And like I said, nice manageable clips. Took me 7 days from Palma to Syracuse and took me 5 from Syracuse to Candia. I'd imagine we're in the 4 to 5 day at most range from Candia to Alexandria, and lo and behold, Our little side mission is complete, finally selling the Western books I picked up in Lisbon. Persian berries are cheap enough. Let's go ahead and pick those up. And make our way out of the port. Just do 50s for the sake of expediency. Which actually got me a little extra experience in provisions. So, yay. Nothing like a skill that levels up simply by restocking.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now, to get into the Port of Alexandria, I believe I need a disguise of 50. So if you're a student and you have the school uniform from Sagres, you're set. As for me, I'll need to change my clothes. Off comes the Admiral's coat for a Burrinjuck. The Puritan
Alexander?
hat. Yeah.
20.
20? Oh, well, in that case, I'm already good with just the Burrinjuck giving me 30, but to go whole hog, I'm going to switch to a takia and some Arabian shoes. That gives me 70. That's more than enough disguise to get in.
However, if you are going to be doing some kind of discoveries or investment, yeah, you're going to need like 55 or 65. That's a little note I have here.
Also got Arabic as a language, so.
Yes, that's always good.
Cut the angle a little harsh, going to adjust. And yeah, we should be on a beeline right there for the city. Again, if we're going to get jumped, it's right in this stretch here. And it could pretty much be anywhere leading up to the city. Actually, the further south we go, the better chance it happens.
Whoa.
Player
What's red mean
ships.
again? What's red mean again? Red name?
Couldn't tell you.
Fair enough.
I would assume pirate because red's usually danger in most things.
Yeah.
But hey, next time click on them real quick and check out the player info.
They were booking it, though.
That's why I said real quick.
I mean, there's that.
A mysterious phenomenon in the direction of the northwest. Not gonna bother.
Yeah. Mine is southwest. It's probably the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Every time I go there, I'm not quick enough, so not worried about it.
It's about where I'm at on it too. Still cool that those things do pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Also cool that your crew behaves like kids on road trips.
What?
Let's go check out the thing. Can we go to the thing? It's just off to the northwest.
Yeah, I guess they do that, don't they? Never really thought of it that way.
Okay, so made it to Alexandria. Going to do a little market trading, and then figure out what on earth I'm to be doing in Alexandria.
Yay, Damascus swords.
Now, according to the quest, try my luck in Alexandria. So we are going to the rest area, which will be far easier if we head back to the port office and then go to the rest area. Using the little quick warps to the port officials, vital in larger cities.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and buy something here. No milk to pick up, but do have some mint tea. Ooh, or coffee. Let's have some coffee for 6 ducats. Seems like something the scholar would know about. And the scholar is, of course, at the archives. Cosmetics in the ancient Egypt had very practical means. Nice. Take a look at the notes in archaeology for more details. Weird. Did it mean fine arts? No? Not sure what to do there. Says, take a look at my notes on archaeology for more details. Not a thesis. But is not letting me browse. Interesting. My ancient Egyptian skill is too low to comprehend this information. Okay. So where do you pick up ancient Egyptian? I mean, I'm guessing somewhere in town.
Beirut and Tripoli.
Beirut and Tripoli, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looks like I am taking a hop, skip, and or jump over to Beirut.
Yep.
And thank you very much for the assist on that.
You're welcome.
Beirut. Yep, right up by Famagusta there.
Better.
Mm-hmm. Yet another mysterious phenomenon, but this time I'm sailing to the northwest, so just to be a good sport about it, let's go ahead and try and find it. Try our recognition skill. Nothing. Because my astronomy skill is non-existent.
Ah. It's astronomy. Okay. You can't even get that till one of your levels are 75, right?
Heck if I know.
Let's look it up.
Yet another part of the game that, honestly, not too appealing to me at the moment.
Oh, your adventure has to be at 76.
Well, I'm halfway there.
Eh. Where can you even get it?
And into Beirut I go. So first thing I'm going to do is hit up the old market, because I always do. And because it's a smaller town, I'm assuming I have to talk to Kair Bey, because he's the guy with the house. Not making
Yep.
too... Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Usually if the choice is out of one, I feel pretty confident that that's the one. But
Yeah.
I do appreciate the follow-up. And now to talk about the thing with the guy. I am more than likely going to have to drop a skill first. Let's go ahead and forget something, and usually the easiest thing to forget here is a language. Let's go ahead and drop Nordic for now. No, I don't want to drop Nordic, because that's going to be a pain to get back. Let's drop Dutch, because you can pick Dutch up pretty much anywhere. And now for 30 grand,
Yep.
pick up Ancient Egyptian. And we're back under 12 million. But hey, you got's what you got, right?
I guess so.
Go ahead and sail ourselves back to Alexandria. And some pretty heavy rain at the moment, too. Oh, it's lightening up, so no serious storm, nothing to weigh anchor or run for shelter on. And then back to the archives to read us some ancient Egyptian text. think this may be the first time I've actually had to pick up Ancient Egyptian. It feels like the kind of thing I might pick up for a quest and drop, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever picked it up.
Yeah. I wonder, do I have that? There's beehives.
Is it even in languages? Yeah, it's in languages.
Wow, I do not have it. Oh wait, maybe I do, and it's in the little skill book thing. That's what I do. I switch my skills out if I can.
Okay, back into the harbor and back to the archives. The old library at Alexandria.
Got green ore. What can I do with that? Oh, nothing.
Browse books, archaeology. There we go. She also used perfumed oils regularly. Good to know. Should start our search inside from the left side. In the mosque. Okay. Cool. So we don't actually have to head to any land areas. Just check out the mosque here. That should be good to go. Let's go ahead, try the observe skill, and yep, right there in the upper left corner. Go into search, and hopefully this gives us what we're looking for. We found something. It's booby trapped. We evade the trap, but we didn't make the discoveries. So here goes round 2. Trapped again. Disarm the trap, and we find the perfume bottle. Picked up some aromatic oil. Added to the grooming collection in the memorial album, and we pick up a cultural contribution of 25 points. Now let's head over to the rest area and turn this quest in. Any goalposts you'd like to set before we get off the stream here?
Nope. I've done everything I wanted to do.
Very well. That is a nice reward of 103,000 ducats for finishing up the quest. And I believe that's where I'm going to call it a night. Do hope everyone has enjoyed. Sweetie, any last words before we head off?
Have a nice night.
Hey, Snow, how you doing? No worries. We actually were just wrapping up. Do appreciate you stopping by, though, and hope you are doing well. That said, this has been a little more Uncharted Waters Online. Take care, and we will see you around.